Another Warning Letter Wednesday and a lot of great learning lessons in this one. This week is dietary supplement labeling lessons. So this is a dietary supplement company that got inspected by the FDA, and FDA cited many labeling issues. Now, to be fair, what really probably tipped the scale in this warning letter is a lot of their GMP violations that were brought on by a recall related to a potential yellow oleander contamination. But hey, let's look at these labeling lessons. They were in the warning letter. Let's see what we can learn, because small labeling issues can certainly add up. All right, so let's start with the address or phone number. This is actually a pretty big violation. The label did not have a domestic address or phone number. This is required for a few different types of FDA regulations. The most important really is so customers can report adverse events. So this is part of the AER, or adverse event reporting requirements. So having that domestic address or phone number, no an email, no an website is not sufficient, but you want to make sure you have that full address or phone number. There are some exceptions that do allow companies to do a partial address with a phone number if it is found in an online directory. Moving on, common or usual names. This is probably a citation regarding the branded ingredient name or something like that. If you just put the branded ingredient name and don't put the common name in there, that can be this type of violation here. So next is related to 1,000 milligrams or more. So if you have an item that does not have a daily value percentage, like creatine, for example, and you list it in the dietary supplement label and it has 1,000 milligrams or more, yes, officially you're supposed to change that to grams. So anything 1,000 mgs or more, change it to grams. Not super high risk, but it certainly is better to comply. Here's another one where the product didn't actually put the quantitative amount. So it didn't state the amount in the proprietary blend, like 2.5 grams or 500 milligrams. That's a pretty obvious issue. The statement of identity is a really big one. So statement of identity is that statement such as dietary supplement on the label. It's got to be bolded, it's got to be on the front of pack. And guess what? This company didn't do that apparently. So I'm sometimes asked, well, what about things like herbal supplement or multivitamin supplement? Are those permitted? And the answer is yes, if they're accurate. Whereas a therapeutic name such as sleep supplement would not be compliant. So herbal supplement compliant if it is truly only an herbal supplement, whereas sleep supplement would not be compliant at all. Next is the DSHEA disclaimer. So the label apparently did not have a DSHEA disclaimer on it. That's pretty serious, right? This is the requirement that the DSHEA disclaimer has to be on every label panel with a symbol, and that symbol will link to every structure function claim. If there are no structure function claims on the label, you don't need a disclaimer. The FDA rule, it's kind of antiquated in my opinion. It says every label panel where the structure function claim occurs, you need to have that disclaimer. But really, in reality, is the FDA DSHEA disclaimer going to be on the side panel, the front panel, and the right panel if there's claims on all of them? Probably not. Plaintiff attorneys are really focusing on this. So if companies have a structure function claim on their left panel and on their primary display or principal display panel, the PDP panel, oftentimes you'll see that DSHEA disclaimer right at the fold of one of those circle type labels. So you'll see the DSHEA disclaimer go up and down. So if you're looking at the left label panel or the right label panel, you can see it. I think that probably does help mitigate lawsuit risk somewhat. Next is related to net quantity of contents. Of course, this is really important. It has to be on the label, and I've listed some examples here. So my name is Asa Waldstein. I write Warning Letter Wednesday every week. I've been doing it for over 215 weeks in a row. I hope you enjoy. It's a free service, and guess what? All the Warning Letter Wednesdays are searchable. Have a great day.